later, I suppose.
Well, shit, give me double. Nice. Mm-hmm. Oh, what? Mm-hmm. Get rid of the junk. What's up, Tattoo? How you doing, man? Boo work. Boo work. Do you? Make it the BAPS out? What's that? What's a BAPS? It's been warm here the last few days. With the AC on. Go shirtless. Making a goddamn mess. Yeah, right. Oh, looks like he left it. It's good. Is there a chest? I'm not seeing one. Da-da-da-da. Cool, he's directly in a fucking storm. Where the fuck? That little guy right there, maybe? Why isn't the rain putting that up? Canada Bridge, I'll take that. Damn it, where'd it go? Damn it. So, yeah, I'll take that. Okay, this one. It was closer down to the end. There it is. It's over that way. It's alright. Same old, you know? I had some kind of shitty the last year and a half. Because of some bullshit fucking ass fucks. Supervisor positions that were around, but the company had to restructure them after horrible employee reviews about those people. So it's getting better. How about you? How's work? Yeah. The good old restructure. Corporate speak for our management, or our middle management at least, is fucking full of shit fucks and not working right. Polish working, but it's okay now. Yeah. It does sometimes too. I'm just in a bad fucking mood. Depressed even. Just because of being at work or having to work, you know. Having to work 60 hours a week, not even be able to afford all your bills and food. But here in America, at least all the billionaires don't have to pay taxes now. Yeah, I had a long week myself. I worked Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. hard. Good weekend. Got that holiday pay on Friday. Well, definitely way too far. Maybe not, actually. Ooh. Well, hope everything turns out all right. Her operation needs to happen in order for her to get the back done for some reason. Really? And maybe they want her to have a good, strong heart for the other one, you know? So, westish. That little guy right there, maybe. Or that one, shit. Gotta be this one. salute, where was it? There it is. Those two. Either one of you? What?
Try our new Blue Moon Light and Blue Moon non-alcoholic. Blue Moon Light is a wheat beer brewed with real tangerine. Only 95 calories. And Blue Moon non-alcoholic is everything you love about Blue Moon without the alcohol. Check your label. Blue Moon, made brighter. Celebrate responsibly. 2024 Blue Moon Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
No X yet. Son of a bitch. Ooh, there's a shipwreck over there. Let's go get that. You fucker. Yeah, rest up, dude. Get a nap in before you go. I'll do that sometimes. Same time, man. Things down there. What up, Sands? Wisconsin, Wisconsin, Wisconsin. Boo work. Boo. That might be my actual island. He's getting ready to go to work here shortly. I'm on my weekend. Right on, brother. Hope you have a good night. Working hard to pay all those taxes for those billionaires. God damn it, come on. Bullshit. Sorry, just taking care of that. Alright, so it's on here somewhere. One man circle. Better be on this island. God damn it. Shit. Okay. Almost had a fucking panic attack. Is it not fucking here? You gotta be fucking kidding me. Hmm. I guess back around that way. Damn it. Sanj, you got weekend plans? Plans for the Sands? It's got to be that island. I know what this is. Snake tickets to Fantagram on Sunday, but outside of that, nothing planned. What's Fantagram? What's that? Now that I have my own car again, I enjoy driving. But I also don't want to put miles on it. Musical act? Never even heard of it. Is it like a performance or like a band? I feel like it's a performance. You know what I mean? Oh, nice. In the forest. That's fucking cool shit. Fucking hey, there's two of them. We haven't been to Diana Ross is closing it out. Oh, nice. That's fucking cool, dude. I'd like to see Diana Ross. That'd be cool. That's something I would like to see before you don't have the chance. Have you seen all the footage of Ozzy's last concert? Pretty fucking sad, man. And he did an interview. He's like, he's like, I'm dying. I don't need a doctor to tell me that. Don't you say it, goddamn. Hey, Diana Ross would be a good one to see. Like I said before, you can't. As I felt about BB King. I was very fortunate to get to see BB King before he died. We haven't been to a show. I think he was, dude, and it was so good to see him. We were Halo was like she was pregnant. I mean, maybe 7, 8 months. You know what I mean? Like, well, no, I guess she wasn't. No, she wasn't. She wasn't that far along. Either way, but she was pregnant, sure. And it was in Kansas City at a blues club, so it was really fucking cool at a blues venue. And it was a Christmas present. And she had surprised me. She called my work, got time off scheduled for me so we could go up there, like the whole thing. And we were, suffice it to say, or needless to say, I mean, we were some of the youngest people there, for sure. And where we were sitting, there was a plethora of older senior citizens. And early on in the show, it was very clear that somebody, maybe a colostomy bag had leaked or adult diapers weren't doing their job very well. It was bad. And we got a maybe halfway through his set, and I knew she was struggling so bad. She never said a word. She never complained, not once. I looked at her and I was like, I can't do this anymore. We have to go. And she's like, thank God. But we got to see him, and the kid that opened for him, man, this young guy named Brody Buster, blues band, um, young dude at the time, Rick, and he started out young on the Johnny Carson show. He started as a like real young kid at the end of the Johnny Carson show, playing harmonica, and he was fucking amazing, man. Never seen or heard of him again. I really looked too hard, but either way, yeah, I even have a poster up there from it. Everything, great fucking show. Even with the poo. You have got to be fucking kidding me. God damn it. I feel like it's punishing me for dipping on the game really early. I didn't dip, to be fair. My fucking Wi-Fi went down. That's some bullshit. Gotta tell you, I think I'm a fan of the Sprite and tea. I feel like you could use a little more of a tea taste, to be honest. But other than that, pretty good. Very good. Yeah. You got no Sprite and tea? I knew people way back in the day that would mix Sprite and tea, and I hadn't heard of it in years. And then just like within the last couple years, I've seen people talk about it online and shit, and now you can literally get it. Kind of like having a carbonated tea, you know. It's a little heavier on the Sprite. I would go heavier on the tea. But I like tea. I love a fucking Arnold Palmer. It's fucking Sharpie Cove, god damn it. This fucking island. What? What's the matter with you? Why do you do that? Is that good? Really? That's so weird. Because I'm not a fan of tonic water, like, at all. I could see that. So I guess this is fucking. I can't believe they're doing this with this fucking map piece. What the fuck? Are you fucking kidding me here? Oh my god. Hmm. And I'm actually not a big fan of espresso either. I like coffee. Espresso's too strong for me. Too bitter. Trying to get a mermaid. It's weird that people put butter in their fucking coffee. It's fucking weird. This is fucking ridiculous, man. Shite. Alright. It better fucking be on this island. It better be on this fucking island. He's so fucking pissed. It's definitely here. There it is. I haven't had one be that far away in a long fucking time, man. What? No loot? You fuckers. Oh man, I saw a tip the other day that I never fucking thought of that I wanted to know. At these forts here. Where that last piece is. Oh, is it over there? Is it the last piece? Yeah. Maybe. Right, got some action here. And then there's a fucking sea fort right there. I want to try that tip on. And then we'll go do the fucking vault. That's right, fellas. Yeah, man. Nothing? You cheap bastards. All right. Another can. Hmm. Goddamn Thieves Haven, man. Fucker. I think that's it for there. So Sticks would hit. He could hit the mass. Yeah. Check our map. Yeah, and then our vault's right there. Or vault key, rather. Shit, R1 Reaper. Just signed in, Dagger 2. Tip on these. First of all, oh, what? Fuck is going on here? These places are great for fucking resources. Go up to the top. Lure darts. And they will just keep coming up here. And you can keep a good look around. Ooh, loot. Ooh, some cannonballs, man. Come on. Oh shit. What the fuck? Still haven't found the top key yet. There's way more loot in here when you do a random one as opposed to an assigned one. But that doesn't matter if you're sovereigns. Is that another fucking cannon? Shit. Right? It's 3 of them now. I haven't even done my vault yet. I've been away for a minute. Making me nervous. Okay. Yeah, it's 3. 1, 2, 3. Those cannons. All right, so let's check real quick. Map. It's not moving. Okay, Reaper wise, I'm good. And I do believe I have time to go fucking find another key and grab my storage crate. Mhm. Where is that fucking key? There it is. Mhm. Right. Money. Should be. I still need to go get my vault. The storage crate. Get the fuck out of Dodge. Alright, these have. Over here, get my vault key. Go empty a vault. Have a shit ton of loot. It's on the northwest side. What? That's gotta be. I don't know. Right? Yeah, because there's a split right there. Yeah. So it's up there. Shit. I think it's right up there. Mm-hmm. Tis. Come on. I mean, it looks like it's on the fucking rock. Like, what the fuck? What? Because there's the. I don't understand. Is it up there? Okay. So, over here. There it is. God damn it. Okay. Devil's Ridge. Any loot? Remember where the vault is on Devil's Ridge. I think it's on the back side. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. Get the fuck out of here. Nah. Go away. Shit. I do believe it's on the back side. And there's a rowboat. Yeah, I think it's over there. Oh, come on. Alright, no Reapers on the map. Alright, things over here, right? There it is. It hurts to have a little help. we're gonna take a look around again, grab the key and go. Of course. Okay, give me the key. Let's fucking go. Let's get this shit going. Alright, we got 3 minutes. There's one of the medallions right there. We got crown. Alright. Fuck, I saw one up there. Oh. I see it. Fuck, where did I see it? All the way over there. Fuck. Ooh, there we go. Come on. What do we got? Long chain. Long chain. What do we got here? Ground long chain, lock key. Got it. Woo! Let's go. There we go. Oh shit. Get down to crunch time. Nope. Nope. God damn it. Yeah, you would think. Hopefully. I know there's still chests around up top, but it's lasting a long time. Like a lot longer than normal. Is it my buddy? All right. You keep an eye on my shit. Not even a 5 after grabbing all that shit. All right. Fuck was that? What was that explosion sound? So what happens when they die? Like, what the fuck was that? Huh. It was weird. I get it so much. And last piece, last piece. Let's go, go, go. All right. Ooh. What am I at? 17 more. Hmm. Er, see, over 100 grand. So am I, or wait, yeah. I was at 191 on the emissary, and I'm at 432, so that's pretty fucking good. I've got to go change my laundry around. I just remembered, so I will be right back. Forgot that I had a couple of the blueberry pie Oreos. They're okay. Mm-hmm. We're gonna get this orbit's worth about 50 grand. Mm-mm. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Hawk boar. Do it. Damn. Right on. Have a good meeting. It sounds fun. Turn in the orb. Is it 30? 35. Hmm. The painted fire on the southwest beach. So we're going to take this and use it on the final guy. I don't know about that one. I am King Pirate. That's a quick meeting. Did you get fired? Sans, you're doing a great job. You're fired. Because you're doing too good of a job. All the work is done. You've done all the work. There's no more work. Yes, it's still just the UK shit. What was that? Okay. Freaking me out. Bored. No. You worried about you, Purple? Get out of here. Purple Meg. But Shroud Ghost, I don't care. Shut up, Meg. Better get the fuck out of here. I'm thinking I'm gonna turn this shit in, lower my flag, or maybe I'll just doom scroll TikTok. Something, I don't know, I'm fucking bored. Whatever. Here you go, mate. Missed it anyway. All right.
Fuck Tom Holman. Fuck Tom Holman. Fuck Tom. Fuck.
I need a good spot for it to go. Fuck, 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 fuck. Tom Holman.
Fuck. 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 Tom Holman. Fuck 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 Tom Holman.
I need a fucking bill. It's I've never been able to freestyle. Baby, you know, yeah. She's sick. Hmm. Is that yoga? Yeah, no shit. I got a buddy up in BC. He's supposed to come down this summer, hopefully, visit. He's originally from Australia. Okay, hold on. Hear me out here. Hear me out here. Yeah? Okay, I think I hear you. Hold on. Like a crash? Hmm. Hold on. Hmm. Hold on a second. And if I keep it going. It could just cycle because of that symbol. Just loops. Hmm. Hmm. All right, TikTok. What do we got? What do we got here? What's up? What's happening? Okay. It's good times.
A new bombshell story about Texas. This just gets worse. Kristi Noem, Trump's DHS secretary, did not authorize FEMA's deployment of urban search and rescue teams until Monday, more than 72 hours after the flooding in Texas began.
Wow.
This is new reporting from CNN. And so what was Noem doing at the time? She was posting polls on her social media asking what her official governor portrait should be. Should it be portrait number 1 or Miss Blondie number 2 or Iceman number 3? I am not making this up. Officials say that the new rules put in place by Noem to curb spending have made the agency unable to efficiently respond to disasters. Noem has put in place a rule that says any spending over $100,000 must require her personal sign-off. FEMA
Jesus
previously
Christ.
had the ability to make quick decisions to save lives, but officials at FEMA now say that is no longer the case. CNN reports that in the past, FEMA would have quickly staged search and rescue teams in advance of the disaster to save lives, but they were unable to do so because Noem had not authorized this deployment until Monday. We're going to continue to follow this story, so make sure you're following our account, spread the word, and add the Midas Touch podcast on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Whoa, a new bombshell story about
She's
Texas.
such a
This
piece of
just
shit,
gets
man.
worse. Kristi Noem.
Here's your buddy right here.
What buddy?
Okay. Do you have any ID on you?
No. Have I done something wrong?
It's a little suspicious if someone's taking pictures of license plates leaving a secure building.
Is that a misdemeanor or felony?
No, it's suspicious.
Okay. So why do I need ID?
Right?
Because we need to know who you are.
I
Negative.
don't think so. If I've not committed a crime, I'm not giving you ID.
3 on
Let's kick things off with AI. It's an awesome
A video of a Marion County Sheriff's deputy detaining a man on his property is getting hundreds of reactions on social media.
The man says he gave the deputy his ID as he was asked and still detained and placed in the back of a patrol car. TV20's Deja Clayton has the body camera video of the interaction and reaction from the couple.
You own this? Y'all own this property?
What's the thing? We here, ain't we?
That doesn't mean you own it.
We own it.
Let me see your IDs.
You need to get off our property.
Let me see your IDs
Get
now.
off our
Let me
property.
see.
Devangela and Freddie Jackson say they were eating in their car on their property in Flemington when Marion County Sheriff's Deputy Riley Artman pulled up asking for their ID and if they owned the property.
Someone just pull in and ask, what are you doing here? Then we tell you we live here.
The couple says after Freddie Jackson provided his ID with his address on it, he steps out of the car and Deputy Artman tells him to get back inside. This leads Artman to detain Jackson and place him in the back of his patrol car.
You done ran my name in
Fucking
my tag.
egomaniacs, man.
I stay here. This is my property. Wow. You still put me in the handcuffs in the police car.
In this body camera video, you can see Deputy Artman check the permit box on the property and later releases Jackson. Nevangela believes they were racially profiled.
In my mind,
Clearly.
you're thinking, oh, I see an old Honda 2000 Accord parked in.
You can't be inside a government building filming at all.
Yes, you
What's going on,
can.
sir?
Hey, so how are you?
Good. What's going on?
Do you mind if I get your name and badge number?
I don't have a badge number. My name's Captain Tilka. I'm the supervisor here on site. How can I help you?
I really don't need any help. I'm just taking some pictures and video.
Sure. So actually, you can't be inside a government building filming at all.
Yeah,
really?
you can.
You can't be in a government building filming at all.
Not at all, no, sir. You know, anywhere outside the building in the parking lot is perfectly acceptable.
Yeah.
Inside the government building.
Completely inaccurate.
Oh, okay. So
Incorrect.
I just don't understand why would that be? This is a public building, right?
She just explained that to you, and she asked you not to be.
No, but I'm saying, is this? No, I'm just asking the captain. Is this a public building?
No, it's not.
I'm his boss.
Right.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm just asking you. Is this a public building?
No, sir. It's a government building.
What would be the difference between government and
Anything
public?
you want it to be, sir.
That's not
anything you want it to be.
That's not the case, though. This is a public building. This is open to the public.
Well, I'd be happy to debate with you outside.
100%.
This is open to the public.
Not
sir.
going outside.
This
Fuck
is,
you.
this is open to the public. If I can't,
Were you asked to leave the building?
no one's asked me to leave the building. Somebody with authority would have to ask me to leave the building, which would be a public official.
Who
Which
you
would
just
mean,
spoke to, which was Miss Wynn, who walked
No,
out here with the lady.
she's going to
she did not-
solicit
She
a
said she was going to
trespass.
contact legal.
Okay.
Which is probably the smartest move because unlawfully trespassing somebody from a public building.
Well, first of all, if we're going to go into legal speak, let's use proper legal speak. Unlawful trespassing, trespassing in itself is unlawful, correct? Trespassing means you're somewhere you're not supposed to be. So to unlawfully trespass you is not what's happening, nor is that something that's possible.
Well, yeah, it's 100%
It is
unconstitutional.
possible, you fucking idiot.
Unconstitutionally trespass me.
What
There
is
you go.
What is the definition of trespass?
To remove somebody from a building.
Incorrect, sir. Trespassing is to be on a site without permission.
Yeah, without permission. Correct.
Right.
Correct.
When I asked her to step outside, she finished just talking to Metro Legal.
Okay. Well,
No.
I would ask. I don't know what authority. Are
She's
you
the
law?
elected
Are you law enforcement here?
We are security for the
You're
building.
security guards, correct?
Security.
Why
Observe
would
and
you ask
report.
questions? What does that? I'm answering questions, am I not? I am.
I think she wants to play step outside. So she gets done.
I understand that this is a public building.
I understand that.
I'm just gonna. This is a public building now. Yeah, this is a pub. I'm not being. Am I being a disturbance of any kind? How? How?
No, it's
You
not.
asked to leave the building.
By you.
Okay, but I'm asking. You don't have authority to trespass me, do you? I believe law enforcement officers would have that authority.
Wait.
I'm not being a disturbance. I'm not. I am not. Yeah, she asked me. There's a difference between asking somebody, if you want to get into legal talk, like you just said.
Right.
There's a difference between asking somebody to leave the building and ordering them to leave the building. Asking me, I can politely decline, respectfully decline. If you're ordering me to leave a building by threat of arrest from a law enforcement officer, not a security officer, your job as a security officer is to observe and report. That's your job. Observe and report.
And she's our client. She has to be outside.
Yeah, but she's asking me something. She's asking me something that would violate my constitutional rights. I have a right to be.
Not to take people who are coming in and out the doors.
But there's a camera right behind you, right above your head. There's a camera. So I understand that. So why would the government have more rights to record me than the citizen? We have freedom of press in this country. I've explained to you that I'm a journalist.
I asked you to step outside.
I've explained to you.
Step outside.
I've explained. She asked me to step outside. She didn't. She asked me to step outside. She did not tell me. Okay. So, but you're not
I'm
ordering
telling
me
you
to.
no.
If she orders me to leave the building, I would be breaking the law by not leaving the building. But also, it would be a violation of my constitutional rights, which you would be a party to.
Everything you're saying.
No, but you're not. But you're not. But I'm trying to explain to you that this is unconstitutional. I have freedom of press. I'm a journalist. I'm just gathering content for a story. There is no such thing as journalist credentials, sir. What agency would create them?
There's nobody in the press issued a press pass.
Who are they issued it by?
People they work for, sir.
Oh, okay.
So
I work for myself.
So you're not a journalist. You're
Because-
just here filming.
Because you're an independent journalist doesn't mean you're not a journalist. In the Constitution, it doesn't say you have freedom of press only if you work for MSNBC and CNN. It says that you have the freedom of press. And I'm just peacefully not raising my voice. I'm not using language. I'm not interrupting business. I'm not blocking anybody from conducting business. I'm not blocking anybody from conducting business here. I'm not making a scene. You asked me to walk over here
People
to
with
the
a
lobby
fucking
area.
sense of
I complied with
power
that to
that they
speak with
don't
you guys.
have.
I'm not blocking business. I'm not interrupting business. See, when you're in a public building and you trespass somebody from a public building, they would have to be disrupting business. Like if I'm in there making a scene,
committing a crime.
you know, blocking people from getting services. I'm in a public lobby right now, and I'm just telling you that I'm here peacefully exercising my First Amendment right. That's all I'm doing here. I don't want
I'm
to
going
cause
to
a
correct you
scene.
real quick.
Yeah,
The word you're looking for is evict from the building. You cannot trespass somebody from the building.
for sure you can. Of course, that's
Trespass is
evict would be if I lived here. That an eviction is if I lived here. I don't live here.
Sure.
I'm just
So
here.
then we can use the word eject.
I guess eject, but the
Because
legal.
trespass itself is illegal. So to say unlawfully trespass,
But to trespass me from the building, that's you write a trespass warning. So you're not an officer.
This
but
guy's
you
a
would write
fucking
trespass warning.
dipshit, man.
employed by the sheriff's officer.
Oh, okay.
DCSO. Yeah.
You're okay. So you,
yeah.
but you don't have law
Thanks.
enforcement. You don't have. I wasn't trying to belittle you or anything. I'm just trying to
Just
say.
make sure we watch what we say. It's fine.
Oh, I mean, I'm
Shut
not saying
the
anything
fuck
wrong.
up, dude.
I'm just telling you that you don't have authority over me. You're not law enforcement. You're a security officer, which your job is to observe and report. I'm not raising my voice.
Right.
You're not raising your voice.
Right.
This is a
I'm just
conversation.
going to say if we're going to have legal speak, let's understand the legal speak that we're using.
Yeah, so it wouldn't be eject or evict. I would be trespassed from the building.
It would
That's the
be
correct.
eject.
No,
No, unfortunately, that's not the case, sir.
it is the case.
How can I help you, sir? Are you doing a renewal? Yeah, it would be this one.
No, outside.
Oh, you want to open the side already?
Yeah.
Explain that.
The lighting line is outside. Please. Yeah.
This fucking guy wants
I
to
think
be
I'm
right
very
so
reasonable.
bad.
I'm
He's
not trying
fucking
to-
making an ass of
I'm not trying to
himself.
cause a scene here. I'm not trying to interrupt business here at all. I was just taking
Security
pictures
guard.
peacefully. Like when you saw me, I wasn't sticking my camera in anybody's face. I wasn't doing any of that.
As you step outside, because since people don't know that you're recording, she actually does.
No, but I understand that the people she's concerned about the people in a public building. But the law states, we go back to the law. The courts have ruled that there's no expectation of privacy in public. So you have an expectation of privacy in like a bathroom or let's say your house, something like that. When as soon as you come out into public, there's no more expectation of privacy. You don't have an expectation of it. That's why the government can put cameras everywhere on the street. I actually have to do a open records request.
You can't be in.
Yeah, walk away, Junior. Walk away, Junior. Oh, these old white people getting bothered.
A big, beautiful bill is officially signed. What does that mean for you? You see, for over 30 years, industries like insurance were allowed to price gouge, add markups and commissions, but because of a $30 billion cutback, every American will be able to roll back their insurance payment on any auto insurance bill. Here's where it gets good.
It was underreported for a reason, but some folks attacked an ICE facility the other day. The activists
Right now,
fired
Charlie Kirk's
fireworks
such a
to
piece of
lure
shit.
the ICE officers out of the facility, and then someone shot the officers. Is that nothing but an open response from citizens against our government? Is that not a sign that the social contract is broken? That our government is at active war against its own citizens? Not the sort of war in the background that's been going on for decades with our lack of access to healthcare, affordable housing, and things like that. That's violent too. This is overt. The folks who planned this attack had full military gear. My question is, if your neighbor,
What do they expect?
family,
What do they expect?
is under attack by the federal government, and there are people being shoved into vans, disappeared left and right without a trace. Nobody can find them. You have no idea where they are. They could be in another country by now.
Right. What do they expect us to do?
What do you have? Government hasn't answered to being yelled at and having signs held in front of their residences. They haven't answered to phone calls and emails. So of course, when your voice goes unheard, the next thing to do is to get really loud. For the record, I do not endorse violence. However, when we see violence, it's important to contextualize it. When all you've ever known is violence, and then the government turns around and ratchets that violence up to a degree you've never seen before. When ruthless, masked, unidentified people come for your neighbors and loved ones, what other recourse do you have under a system which tells you to sit down, shut up, and wait for your turn to speak, and maybe you'll see change? This is not the last time this is going to happen. In fact, I would venture to say that half the reason this hasn't really been reported on and published in the media too much is because they're worried it's going to make people start thinking about doing the same thing. And if this incident and that potential domino effect isn't a sign of the very precarious place the American empire finds itself in at the moment, well, I don't know what else to tell you. The deterioration is quickening. Some of us might have to learn some skills we didn't imagine ourselves learning very soon. It was underreported for...
All right, hey, well, I appreciate the concern, man. Thank you very much.
I'm just letting you know before.
All right.
I'm about to go in and say...
They're framing it like he's just snatching 12 million people's health coverage away for no reason, when what's really happening here is Trump introduced a work requirement, saying that before you can receive health coverage free of charge from the government, you have to work at least 80 hours per month.
Here's what I need you to understand, Evan.
You fucking
every single person alive deserves
fleshlight. You
access
fucking
to
dipshit.
food, shelter, and health care.
Correct.
Those three things, those three basic needs. And if their society or their community cannot provide them access to those three things, food, shelter, and healthcare, then that society, that community, is broken. I get what you're trying to say here. I understand the basic philosophical justification for your political worldview. You believe that work is important and that people should have to work to get things. You should not just be given something in exchange for nothing. You should have to work in order to get things. What you are saying when you say that a person doesn't deserve shelter unless they can prove that they're working hard enough is work or sleep on the street. What you're saying when you say that a person does not deserve food if they cannot provide evidence that they're working hard enough for it is work or starve. And what you're saying, quite literally, when you say that a person does not deserve health care unless they can provide evidence that they are working hard enough for it is work or die. And those three positions aren't just immoral, they are evil. And I shouldn't have to explain to you why they're evil. It should just be
Not to mention,
obvious
40% of
why they're
recipients on
evil, but I'm
Medicaid
gonna go
are
ahead
infants.
And try to explain it anyway.
And like
The
another
first and most
30% are
glaring
elderly
thing
and
is
disabled.
Not every person
They
is
can't work.
able to work, right? Not every human being is physically or psychologically capable of maintaining regular hourly employment to satisfy some random bureaucratic standard that says they are now worthy of basic human needs. It is categorically evil to look at people who were born with a condition that they cannot control or who had something traumatic happen to them that prevents them from being able to maintain regular employment and say, well, because of that, you no longer deserve shelter, food, or medicine. Then there are millions of people who are able to work, who want to work, but who are currently unemployed and are having a hard time finding new employment for one reason or another. In this country, even a household with a healthy middle-class income can experience extreme financial distress and hardship in just a few short months of unemployment. And this is because you can't choose when you get sick. You can't choose when the money runs out for groceries. You can't choose when you're unable to pay your monthly bills for rent or your mortgage anymore, and the bank decides to foreclose on your home, or your landlord decides to evict you. And if any or all of that happens to a person before they are able to find employment again, if they get sick, if they run out of food, if they get kicked out of their house before they're able to find employment again, there should be a social structure in place to take care of them during that period, to make sure that they are able to survive that period. But what you are saying is, no, if that happens to them, they should simply starve and die on the street. And that is evil. And finally, there are millions of people who do have a job, who are gainfully employed, and who still rely on government programs like Medicaid and SNAP because either their employer does not provide health insurance, or they don't make enough money at their job, or jobs plural, to provide for their entire household. They can't afford health care from the private market, so they have to buy government subsidized health care. They can't afford groceries to feed their entire family, so they rely on government food assistance to get by. Or they're like me, they're a freelancer. I work for myself and I do contract labor for different employers, and I get paid sporadically throughout the year in lump sums, but I don't have pay stubs with an hourly breakdown. I don't have a time card that I can submit to prove that I'm working at least 80 hours a month. And sometimes I get my health insurance through my union, the Screen Actors Guild, but sometimes I don't qualify for that insurance, and private insurance is out of my price range, so I need to go to Medicaid, even though I am gainfully employed. I am working. And what you're saying to people like me, people who are gainfully employed, who do work for a living, but who still require government assistance for some things, is tough shit. Get a better job or starve and die. And that is evil. But let's set all of that aside and just get back to my initial point. Human beings deserve the basic necessities of life because they are human beings, period. No person should ever have to justify why they deserve to live to you or anyone else. If you find yourself in a situation where you are trying to rationalize a worldview that tells you you have the authority to decide who lives and who dies, you are no longer operating under a moral framework. You are assuming a godlike power that you have no right to assume. You are operating like a serial killer, deciding who lives and who dies, and that is evil.
They're framing it like he's just snatching 12 million people's health coverage away for no reason.
And the minute missing
This
from
stupid
the video,
bitch.
we released the video.
This stupid,
showing
evil piece of shit.
definitively the video was not conclusive, but the evidence prior to it was showing he committed suicide. And what was on that, there was a minute that was off the counter. And what we learned from Bureau of Prisons was every night they redo that video. It's old, from like 1999. So every night the video is reset, and every night should have the same minute missing. So we're looking for that video to release that as well, showing that a minute is missing every night. And that's it on Epstein. And the minute missing.
Hey, it's me, Cyndi Lauper.
Yeah, she's so full of shit, dude. They're all so full of shit. Laughing as he strips away healthcare and nutrition assistance from millions of Americans and adds $3.3 trillion to the national debt. Laughing.
If you or a loved one have been approached or detained by ICE, remember, you have rights no matter your immigration status. You have the right to remain silent. You do not have to answer questions about where you're from or how you entered the country. You have the right to an attorney. Never sign anything without legal advice. And under the Fourth Amendment, you are protected against unreasonable searches. ICE cannot enter your home without a signed warrant from a judge. Ask to see it. Slide it under the door. Most of our immigrants are not criminals. They are the backbone of our workforce. They are nurses, farm workers, small business owners, parents, and students. They pay taxes, care for our elders, and build our neighborhoods. But families are being separated. Children are crying for their parents. Citizens also are being taken away from their homes only because they stepped outside. This is cruelty and racism disguised as law. And the truth is, lots of these immigrants who get deported lose contact with the outside world altogether, so nobody knows where they are. Together, we are strong. We can go through this, and we have to speak up against Donald Trump and his inhumane treatment. Know your rights, know your power, protect one another. This is a community message from KGC.
Hi, Wayne. I live in the Midwest, so I've done North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Florida, Alabama, New Orleans, 39 days and 16 hours to be exact, because I've been responding for 35 years. As soon as NIMS and FEMA was created, that's when I got on board. You know, right after Katrina. I'm 100, 200, 300, 400, 700, 800, and you better believe 900 certified. So I haven't responded to Texas because it's not my region, but I'm pretty sure that Texas and New Mexico would like a regional response right now. Unfortunately, your generators, they're in Central Florida along with your tents. That's FEMA equipment they're using to build Alligator Alcatraz. I'm pissed. You better believe I'm mad, and I'm mad over the dead children, and your vote created it. Fuck.
I have an Amazon shirt on.
That doesn't mean you can come on private property anytime you want to.
I'm just delivering packages. I won't be here ever again. And do I need something?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Do you need something?
No, I'm just wondering why you're here. This is private property.
Okay. Can you show me that?
It's on the sign when you drove in.
Well, call the police. It'll be on social media too.
I don't care.
I don't care either.
I'm just wondering why you came down here. I'll call police.
Call the police.
He's dropping off a package.
I don't care.
I will.
And I will be here till the police come. I have an Amazon shirt on.
That doesn't mean you can come on private property anytime you want to.
That's what I'm doing. I'm delivering. If you see the Amazon, I need you to get out of my face.
My boss, who also lives here.
What about it?
He's a retired police officer.
I don't care if he was I don't care if he was Barack Obama. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. None of that shit really matters to me. Go your ass inside.
I'm not going anywhere.
I'm proud to have this vest on.
Good. Dave? Hey, Dave.
Yeah, send Dave down.
Fucking entitled white people are such pieces of shit, man.
He has no packages to deliver. He's just sitting here, and now he won't leave. So yeah, and I don't know. He's just giving me a hard time. Says he doesn't have to go anywhere.
He's giving you a hard time.
All right, come on up.
The guy doing his job is giving you a hard time.
I have an Amazon shirt on.
That doesn't mean you can come on private property anytime you want to.
I'm just delivering packages. I won't be here ever again.
White people, fucking stop it. It's embarrassing.
Do you need something?
No, I'm just wondering why you're here. This is private property.
Okay. Can you show me that?
A tape in the NBC archives of a Mar-a-Lago party shows Trump giving Epstein
Oh yeah,
his personal
Trump
attention.
partying with Epstein and young girls.
The footage, shot in November of 1992, before Trump opened the resort.
We have some big news right now. Chicago officials are saying that ICE tried to intimidate the Puerto Rico Museum in the city, arriving with dozen Homeland Security vehicles yesterday. This incident occurred at Humboldt Park's National Museum of Puerto Rican Arts and Culture in a, quote, show of bullying and intimidation of Chicago immigrants. Officials say more than a dozen Homeland Security vehicles arrived at the museum around 3 p.m. yesterday without a valid warrant. They spent approximately 2 hours on site without any prior notice, according to local WTTW News. The purpose of the museum is to, quote, promote integration and advancement of Puerto Rican arts and culture. And despite that, it looks like ICE agents are now trying to intimidate individuals going to a local Puerto Rican museum. Targeting a local Puerto Rican museum just because it's a Puerto Rican museum where Hispanic Americans may go is the definition of profiling. And not enough people are talking about it. So spread the word. I'll do a full breakdown on my Substack, linked in bio. Subscribe.
The fuck, man?
LA. I'm still on my way home. The city is not on fire. It is not destroyed. What you continue to see on the media has radicalized and sensationalized the few violent among the peaceful. I have served both as a veteran and a first responder.
Now, I'm sure you're getting a lot of hate for this, and somebody probably came to you and said, hey, here's a little bit of money. We want you to come out there because you do have a large platform. Take a look at this. Now, maybe it's because you're a little ill-informed. For 600 veterans to not be able to go to their doctor's appointment, you should be outraged. You, as a fitness instructor, should stick to fitness. Why don't you take a look at the bigger picture instead of just trying to fill your pockets? Anyways, that's just my take on it. Let me know what your thoughts are.
Yeah, I got some thoughts. Why is it that you're clutching your pearls, pretending that you are concerned about veterans not being able to access the VA when you voted for people who are directly cutting benefits from the VA? Do you want to fucking walk us through that little minefield? I would also like you to reassess this accusation that suddenly everybody speaking out against violent, unconstitutional raids against immigrants and sometimes American citizens are just doing it because they're getting their bag. You told this guy to shut up and dribble because he's a fitness influencer, but you missed the part where he's a fucking veteran, too. You missed that? Remember when you said that and then forgot about it instantly? Fitness influencers, cooking shows, children's reading programs, the guy that walks around Disney with a stupid hat on, they're all voicing their opinions because of how wrong this shit is, not because they're being paid. Okay, man? If you dig your head out of Donald Trump's butt for more than 2 seconds, you might be able to see that Scotty Fitness was telling the absolute fucking truth. And the overwhelming majority of protests in California and across the country are fucking peaceful.
I just left LA. I'm still on my way home.
One of my tricks for building a dream wardrobe over time.
This
is called a career killer.
What you doing on your bed, on your bed? Hey, what you doing on your bed, on your bed? Hey, you should be dancing, yeah. Dancing, yeah.
If you're Googling this, they spit the word liberal like it tastes bad in their mouths.
You just sneezed all over me.
Safe up here. Yeah. Walter! Jesus!
Ow!
Oh, Miss Rigby.
This is how I'd master AI in 20.
Yesterday's exchange with Trump shocked and angered me. I never thought I would be insulted like this in an international setting. I understand his arrogance. He impatiently asked for speed up many times in the meeting, but he pretended to be surprised even though he knew that English is our official language. Discrimination and prejudice against our country is too great. Seems to have tacitly agreed that African countries should not have language skills and that we should not have development. but he was disappointed. We have our own long history and culture. We receive.
Okay, so what do you do at this point? Here's an American citizen who goes abroad to meet with the cleric who says he has a network of suicide bombers in the United States that he still controls and plans to activate when he thinks it's necessary. That person also meets with the dictator who is formally listed by the U.S. government as a state sponsor of terror. And she's being talked about by name by Hezbollah operatives who are in conversation with each other talking about this American because they say she'd also just met with their big guy, with the boss, with whoever Hezbollah calls the boss. She then admits to meeting with Hezbollah-linked officials. What is the U.S. government supposed to do with this, right? With this record that they're learning about of a U.S. citizen? Like, from a counterterrorism perspective, what's the U.S. government supposed to do with something like this? Oh, but wait, there's more. Because after all this comes to light, this same person then flies abroad again, this time to a European country where she goes to a meeting with a man who was on an FBI watch list. And we don't know exactly why he's on an FBI watch list. The FBI does not tend to comment on things like that. But there has been public-facing reporting alleging that this guy is connected with a Russian militia leader who has been convicted of shooting down a civilian airliner over Ukraine. He was convicted of shooting down Malaysia Air Flight 17, which you will remember 298 totally innocent civilians were killed. So if you're the U.S. government, what do you do with this information, right? This is all the same person. Meeting with the dictator who's leading the government, that's the state sponsor of terrorism. Meeting with the cleric who has publicly proclaimed himself to control the network of suicide bombers inside the United States. The same person then reportedly appears in intercepts of a conversation between Hezbollah operatives in which they say she has also met with the boss. Now she's with the FBI watch list guy in Italy, who appears to be linked to this shoot down of a civilian airliner. I mean, all this same American citizen meeting with all these different people. If you're the U.S. government, with all the counterterrorism and intelligence responsibilities that you have as the U.S. government, what do you do about that person? Well, one thing you could do is you could make it more likely that there would be an air marshal, a federal air marshal, on any flight this person gets on. Might be safe to do that, right? It's called the Quiet Skies program. They don't have the air marshal like follow the person or anything, and there's nothing punitive about it. They just make sure that
the signal's going crazy again. It's probably going to drop me.
One relatively sort of low intensity way the U.S. government can put